How are you?
I can say good afternoon now. It's 31 minutes past 12 p.m. Welcome again.
Thank you.
I can't say welcome to the studio. It's not your first time. It's not your second.
This is like
You're
my second home in Abuja.
Absolutely. Welcome. Good to have you.
Thanks for having me. How have you been?
Very well. Thank you. And as I was saying, what a journey you've had, Johnny.
Yeah.
Pun intended. I've been wanting to say that.
I see.
Oh,
you know, it's crazy.
What a journey.
Because it's amazing because I love the thrill of it. The thrill is just...
I love it. Absolutely love it. I mean, it's been absolutely in a different milestone being achieved ever since, the journey began. Let's not even go all the way back because when we do, we go sleep here. It's going to be a lot.
Yes.
So I told y'all that someone is going to be having lunch with us today on the show, and Johnny is here. And just in case you're a fan, I mean, who's not a fan? Because I'm going to throw you inside the dustbin.
Yes.
I mean, so just in case you have a thing or to say you want to ask Johnny, this is a good time to do that. And I do want to start because, like I said, it's been great milestone and success upon success, especially with Johnny's Room Live. It's like the four years.
Yes. So it's been 4 so far. We're having the fifth one this year.
Of course, it's going to be. It's an annual thing.
Exactly.
Now, for many that may not know, though, I want to know how was that birthed? For many that may not have, how Johnny's Room Live came to be.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's actually a very crazy story.
Okay.
It wasn't going to be a live show. It was meant to be something like we just get together, a few fans. Initially, the plan was to have 40 fans. Or like 50 fans ish, and
Why would you want to do that to your fans?
But that was way back.
Thousands.
That was way back in 2018.
Okay.
And then we now decided to use this other venue that could accommodate about 200 people.
Okay.
And so we booked the venue. We're ready to move, and we now went live with for people to sign up. And in the first hour, in the first 30 minutes actually, we had 400 signups. We opened another one, had another 400. Now we know we had an issue, right? And then by the time we were done, we had pretty much 5,000 people.
The first one.
The first one. For me, it was an eye opener because I didn't realize that it would this many people were listening to Johnny.
How big that you are?
I know. And
what that thing that big end says when you're bigger?
When you're big. And so we decided to go for a park that could accommodate a lot more people, and that was the birth of Johnny's Room Live. It was meant to be. It was just meant. So if you look at the name, it says Johnny's Room. Yeah, it was meant to be a room, like just a small thingy, and then it just became this whole big thing that over the years it's just been something everyone looks forward to.
I mean, sometime in April, was it April this year, you had your first stadium performance, was it in
Calabar?
Oh, yes. In Calabar also, and I remember you saying something, you said you're looking forward to, having...
live stadiums, yes.
So is that something that is going to happen?
Yes, we are definitely on track. I see that happening in no time, by God's grace, and with the support and love of all the fans all over the world. So definitely that's in the works. By the way, we're having a Johnny's Room Live UK. By the grace of God.
I was about to ask that because I mean, people in Benin, they've been asking for Rich. You definitely went for the homecoming. Abuja is like home, like you said. Lagos, of course, is like Lagos is the Dongongo. And I was about to ask, outside of the country because I know a whole lot of people are also yearning for it.
Yes.
So any dates?
That will be announced in a bit.
But this year?
But definitely this year.
That's going to be a lot of work.
It must happen. I want it to happen.
That's a lot of work.
The universe wants it. God wants it to happen.
Everybody
wants it to happen, so it must happen.
It has to happen. I mean, and then maybe we'll continue to take it even higher. It's going to be like a tour and a worldwide thing.
Absolutely.
Because why the heck not?
Yes, and I'm even thinking at some point we take it to the moon. And have the first
Why the heck not? Why the heck not?
Yes, I'm all for that.
And of course, as we're having the Johnny's Room Live, your performances, and you've been releasing the projects, the EPs. Last year was Home, and which, let me use your word, you called some of the best songs you've ever made.
Yep.
And I agree. Most definitely agree, but I've always wanted to ask about the cover art, right?
Yes.
I don't know if you've explained it anywhere else, but I'd like to know the story behind it because obviously the song does tell the story, about home. But on the art, there's no smile, and then the woman is. We never actually got to see her face. What was that? Was it like a disconnect? Something with the family? What was the story you were trying to tell with that cover art?
So we wanted to be able to. So when you think of a lot of homes, Nigerian homes, when especially when you're watching TV and stuff, it's not like you're exactly like all bubbly and all smiley and all. So we wanted to be able to capture a home. It's at what it looked like naturally.
Oh, okay.
Right? Not just what it looked like if you want to make a picture and everyone's smiling at the camera. So like, for example, the mother, you know, the woman, she usually is the, I mean, not to sound sexist or whatever, she's usually the homemaker. You can see her trying to fix stuff around the house. You can see the kid just so invested in the TV. Yeah, then you can see me almost slightly annoyed because my father is on one side. Maybe my father is, John, remove that your dread. I don't like that dread.
He seemed like he was talking to you.
You understand? Yeah, exactly. And if you even watch the video that accompanied it, you'd understand it even a lot better. But there's a lot more explanation with that artwork. This is just the surface.
I could just tell there was a lot more.
Some things I can't reveal.
Was it personal?
It is personal. I will reveal all that stuff in good time.
Okay, so there's anyway with you. There's definitely more. You just mentioned your dad. I've heard you complain so many times that it's hard to sleep. That it's hard to sleep.
I'm not playing. No, it's crazy because.
Now you wonder what we women go through.
Yeah.
When we've got braids and we've got hair nets.
We have to give it to women for all that work to look that good.
So I have to ask, are you gonna cut it?
What do you mean? Like cut the
Cut it. Cut it. Your dread is way too long, isn't it?
I will trim it a little.
I'm wondering.
I will cut it a little bit. Because now I'm at a place where, see, now I have to pack it.
Yeah,
Because if I let it all fall down, I won't be able to see. Like, it's covering up my eyes. It's getting all the way here, right?
But you never actually want us to see anything. You're always wearing big clothes. So if you cover your face, is it going to be anything new?
If you do
Will
that,
it be new?
If you do that for 1 week, you said you want to feel air hit your face.
Prince from Games Relay says, who wouldn't be a fan of JD? Our own superstar is here chilling with us. It's Johnny's room season. No, it's not Johnny's room season. Diamond says, wow, Johnny Drill in the building. Through, you did not mention it. Why would I mention it? It's going to ruin the surprise. Nora says, hey Johnny, I wish I'm close. I'll just jump into the studio. Or should I jump into the studio? Well, if you want to do say hi or ask Johnny a question you've been wanting to ask, probably, you can do that on Twitter or Facebook at the Beat97ABJ, same handle, at the BEAT97ABJ, on WhatsApp 0909-019-1979 is the weekend special of your midday show, second weekend in June. And we're going to continue the conversation. There's a whole lot more to find out from Johnny. Like he says, he's got plans, and we're going to find out more of those plans. But this song was not just a song, it became an actual movement. Also from the home album, I believe, is How Are You?
My friend.
If you do have something to say to Johnny Drill, he's here, for limited time only. 0909-019-1979. That is my WhatsApp number. And maybe I would open the phone lines if Johnny Drill permits me. Take me one or two calls. Then you just say hi. But not now. And it's so beautiful, right? How you've maintained a particular status, the lyrics for your songs. It's what I call it family friendly. Children sing along. There is no explicit, like nothing. Is that been a deliberate, like a conscious effort to continue to do that?
Yeah, I think absolutely. Music is great when it cuts across. When children can sing your music, old people can sing, young people can sing it. It's more impactful that way. I mean, not to say that all the kinds of music don't have their place if they're tailored to a specific kind of audience. But I think for me, because my lyrics are clean, I don't sing about you know what I mean. Yeah. I try to keep it as clean and family friendly as possible.
And this is how it's going to be.
Yeah, this
always.
Is all. I mean, every now and then I would sing something that is slightly a bit mischievous,
just a little,
and just out of the box. But it's always going to be clean music.
And then this song, How Are You, my friend, like I said, it became a movement. It didn't just become, it started a great conversation. Aside from the, the open verse chat, it was one of the best things on the internet. Can I just put it out there? I haven't seen, people sing along. I was like, people, they sing, people get voice for this place. It was really beautiful to see. But yeah, it became like a movement. Yeah. Even on radio, we had conversations like that. Like when people actually say, how are you? Do they actually mean, how are you? Do people want to be burdened with the answer? Was that where you were going? Where you were like going to with that song?
It's. I think it was one of the things. Like you said, when how are you? Or how are you has kind of become like just formality. Like how are you? Fine. Like you don't even think about it.
Nah.
If you're fine or not, you just go fine. Like, I've never met anybody where I'd be like, how are you? And like, my brother, I'm not fine. No, my life is just bad. Everybody just says fine, but it just means that you never know what's going on in people's lives and what they're going through, kind of battles people are fighting. And for myself and for Jazzy as well, just being able to make a song that, you actually want to know what's going on and in their lives, and just to let people know that you care about them and to reconnect like old friendships and relationships. So that for us was the main reason, and we're glad to see how the song turned out and how people have connected with it.
True. Yeah. In these days where we see a lot of collaborative projects, I mean, you and Jazzy make the best team. Yeah. We're on the song, and then of course, and Believe Me, are we going to see some sort of a team both of you do, like an actual project? Just Johnny, I'm looking forward to it. So I just want to know if is there any conversation around that?
Definitely, there's conversations around that. I personally would be excited about the Johnny Drill Don Jazzy project. We've had, a lot of people don't know, but we have had 3 songs together. There was
unreleased?
No, like released.
Okay, released.
There was Over.
Okay.
It was Johnny Drill featuring Don Jazzy. That was on my Before Fall Asleep album. And then, of course, How You My Friend. Even if it was not a straight up feature, but he was very invested. He produced as well. Same thing with Believe Me. So if we're gonna have more Johnny Drill Don Jazzy songs, I'm definitely down for that.
And talking about Believe Me, you did something I would say personally I've not seen any artist do in the industry with the video incorporating the sign language.
Oh yes.
Yes, I like. Why did you want to do that?
I think music has gone to a place where we need to start thinking of new ways to switch it up, to be innovative. And that means being inclusive as well.
Yeah, representation.
Exactly. For a lot of people who are visually impaired, hearing impaired, they're not able to participate in some of these things that we're able to. For me, I know it was just a little section of the
video, yeah.
But I just wanted people to see what was possible.
Yeah.
We just wanted people to see what was possible. So big shout out to Thomasin. It was an idea. It was her idea to include that in the music. And interestingly, the day after the video dropped, I was getting messages, screenshots of like deaf people being like, "Oh my god, that was amazing."
You called it small, but it's not small. Even if it was like 5 seconds, right? It is big for people, to see themselves, people that look like them, actually believing that they are being seen and being carried along. It's very, very important. There's a big reality TV show that a lot of people saw an albino for the first time being there. As usual, it's normal for people to criticize and be like, what is he even doing there? What can he do? But the fact that people see people that look like them, just like what Lizzo also does in her concert, people that look like her, getting representation, I think that's huge. And as little as it seems, it made me really happy. Like I said, it's nothing any artists have done, and you have actually opened that that path or that conversation. So thank you. So now this question, no, a lot of people are going to call me out for it because your family, when I say family, I mean your fans, do not want you to, ever enter this conversation now.
Yeah.
But wait now.
No.
You sing and you preach love in the most beautiful way in your music. You've always talked about searching for one. What's that lady you've been searching for?
Effie. That search has been over. We've caught up that search.
It's over now?
Ago. It's been over for ages.
Okay, so the search is over. That's great. Now I know, like I said, they wouldn't want, but since you sing love, is this a search, even if you did not see Effie again? Is this a search that you are still on for love for yourself now?
Oh, like if I'm searching for love?
Yeah.
We're constantly searching, looking for love in different places. Could be yearning for love from your family.
No, not that love.
Yearning for love from your
friends. The love that you sing about.
The love that I sing about?
Yes.
I sing about...
like, for example, Believe Me. Should I sing this song for you?
No, you don't have to sing it.
I know the lyrics too.
I know the song. I mean, even when you have partners, you still have a constant need for love and affection. So there's never an ending to looking for love.
I'm very sure.
What I mean?
I'm very sure a lot of people will be like, let's hear
you know what I mean.
I remember when the cover art came out, and then I think after you released Home, there was a time you just posted the cover art and you put family, and I could read through the comments, and the people were like, let it just be our sister. Let it just be Johnny's sister. Like, we don't want to hear.
How would that little kid be my sister?
Maybe they just don't want to know. They don't want to believe that it's your child or something like that. But like you said, we're constantly searching for love, and you never know what happens with Johnny Drill.
Yeah.
You never really know. Governor says Johnny Drill or more, the jams are always fire. Ziggy says, is that really Johnny Drill? Are you a drab twin?
I don't have.
I know you have. What's the other? What's it called?
JD.
Yes, JD. But I'm sure he's Johnny Drill here right now.
JD is Johnny Drill, just different interpretation.
No, I know. Of course, I know. Ziggy says, I just want to say thank you to Johnny Drill, the likes of Johnny Rema, Boy Spies, making the Edo people proud. Oh, look at you representing.
Yes.
Representing. Also here, I'm trying to get your name. Ben says, Johnny, welcome back home. Maybe it's more welcome back home. So it's good to have you in ABJ. He says, Johnny, why is it that you've not been having international act collaboration?
We're working on it. We're working on that. Interesting. I have a song with well, I'm guessing when they mean international, they're talking outside of Africa.
Yes.
So we're working on that. Not to worry. Something big is coming soon.
I mean, you've mentioned your love for Jon Bellion.
Yeah, Jon Bellion, big fan. He's such an amazing musician.
I mean, it was pictured. Both of you were in the studio sometime.
Oh yeah, met.
Oh, you've just
twice. Met 3 times actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we met 3 times.
Is that something that we're ever gonna see? Johnny?
Eventually. I mean, he's
John.
on what I'd call like what do you call it? Hiatus from performing.
Yeah.
But he's been working in the background as a producer, as a songwriter, and all. So when he comes back out of that, we'll see how it goes.
Valentine says, good afternoon, Thrill and Johnny Drill. I've been wanting to ask this question for a long time. What motivates the lyrics to your song? Because your songwriting skills is out of this world.
Ooh, that's a big question. Motivation can come from anywhere, but most of the time it's easier when it comes from true life experiences. When I've lived it, it's easier to write. But I also am very inspired by my family, by God, by faith, by love.
I think you just maybe told us something. You said your lyrics are inspired, but by what you've lived. Yes. So are you saying that again, someone that sings about love so beautiful? Yeah. Is that something you are current?
Let it go.
Israel says the Thrill is here. He says sending love to Johnny Drill. I'm your fan here, and I just shout. He said he just screamed when he heard your voice. And Rita says, good afternoon, Beat FM and Johnny Drill. I love your music so much. How are you, my friend? Thank you always for beautiful music. Thank you so much, Rita. And I'm trying to skip through the message. Isabella says, thank God it's Friday. He says she had a dream. She had Johnny Drill with this.
Why did no one believe in him? Why did no one believe in him?
He literally said, believe me. He sang a whole song. Peter Dash says, hey Johnny Drill, I'm your biggest fan. Welcome back home. He says, you really dodged the question on finding love. That was smart. And he says I should let it go, so I'm going to let it go. Obina Donald is saying hi as well. And User says he has a question for you, JD. If you are given a chance to change one thing in the music industry, what could that be?
If I'm given a chance to change one thing in the music industry, what would that be? It would be for more support for artists that are not exactly doing Afrobeats.
Okay.
Just supporting for all the people doing different kinds of music to thrive. That'd be one thing. Because I feel like not right now we're all together in this Afrobeats train. Everybody's just moving down one train.
These days now they say Afrobeats is all inclusive. There's Afro soul. They even have Afro grief. They say there are people doing Afro grief. I don't know what Afro is yours.
Mine is just music. It's just great music. Johnny Drill makes great music.
Absolutely. Benji from Koba says, OMG, thank you so much, Johnny Drill, for the life and healing your song brings to us. You have no idea. Benji, I know what you're feeling. That's what he has no idea. That's why when he started Johnny's Room Live, he wanted to do 200 people. He had no idea. All right, so let's see if we can we do this now? Let's just ask Johnny what we're expecting from him, because I don't think we can do calls right now. Thank you guys so much. So what are we expecting? We have Believe Me that is making great numbers, I believe. You already mentioned a UK Johnny's Room Live. So what's more?
Yeah, like you said, Believe Me is doing great. I just got off YouTube and saw that it's already 4 million views in a month. Which is wow.
Fantastic.
Big shout out to everyone that was part of that. Perlix, the video director, my whole team at Maven, and Don Jazzy, everyone. So I mean, there's more music videos, of course. We're doing live shows. We have big announcements soon for Johnny's Room Live. So I'm very excited.
Are there going to be more cities though?
Yes, we plan to have more cities this year. Every year we always plan to have more cities, but this year we're trying to see how we can make it
actually happen.
Yeah, exactly. Make it happen. But we have a lot of things planned out down the road. So fingers crossed. Keep it locked down.
So there's no specifics, Johnny?
I don't want to give away too much. If I give it too much, it takes away from surprise now. I'm also this is by people on my Instagram live. They'll not know.
Are people not supposed to know though? People are supposed to know. Anyway, a lot more messages. Amaka is saying absolutely loves you. Prince believes your sound is Afro Ote.
Afro Ote? I don't think I'm even Ote at all.
Paul from Gariki, he says, thank you for bringing Johnny to our ears. Not be small Johnny to our ears. He says, the kind of music you do is absolutely out of this world. Michael says, hi, I almost missed this one. My question, people. So, JD, what do you think the Nigerian music industry needs to push songwriters more? I'm trying to What do you think? The Nigerian music industry need to push songwriters more because we're really underrated.
Yeah, I think you'd be surprised how many artists don't really write the music.
Of course. I think that's
songwriters. I think they're the most underrated of the bunch. It used to be producers, but trust me when I say songwriters, like a lot of times the artist just comes and sings the song, just put their voice in it, because the songwriter's done most of the work. So definitely songwriters need to be recognized more. Big shout out to the Hit TV Awards. They introduced this
category
last year that was for songwriters. So I think that was amazing. I think more stuff like that, and people should not be shy of telling people that this guy wrote my song. You know, it doesn't take anything away from your art.
Right.
You understand? So
because I mean, I think there are every single part. Like it's just like the body, right?
Exactly.
Without the eye, you know, something is missing. So every single part works together to actually make music, in my opinion.
Yes.
Sensei, someone is sharing a picture with, I don't know.
Is that me?
Yeah, that's you. What,
oh my goodness.
Sensei, what year was this?
I'm even trying to remember when this was.
What year was this picture, girl?
I don't recognize that guy. I don't know who that guy is in that picture.
What is this?
It's like me, but that cannot be
that is you.
I don't want to believe that is me. I have that on now. I look better.
And you wear big clothes. You don't wear suits.
I don't wear suits like that anymore.
Like that?
I don't wear those shoes. Those you call them pencil shoes. I don't do that anymore.
It truly has been a long way coming. And like Johnny says, there's always more to come. So all we have to do is keep tabs and wait for the surprises that is to come. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you, Three, for having me. I've loved the thrill of this whole interview. It's been very thrilling.
We're back at that.
I'm looking forward to having more thrill.
We're back at that. Thank you so much. And big shout out to everyone still sending messages. Show continues with the songs that you want to hear. And of course, your biggest story so far for this week. It has yet again been another eventful week. So all of those conversations on the show.